Hey guys, welcome to part 1 of a little side series I'm going to be doing. This is Zero here, and welcome to part 1 of a Wrexham playthrough on Football Manager 2012. And I've just finished up the preseason, and in this episode I'm going to be doing a live commentary for the Keithring game, our away opener for the season. And all I need to tell you guys about before the game is a couple of moves I made in the transfer market. I brought in Steven Sterling, a 21-year-old center midfielder, only on a 1-year deal, just to see if he really works out. And he looks like a good player, looks like he's going to be a starter on this team. Craig Winter, an experienced player to bring into the middle. He's our vice captain. He can play in the center defense and he can play in the center midfield, and that's a really good asset to have on the team. As far as out, there's just 3. My backup keeper, I managed to squeeze out 10k from him. Jamie Tolley, he just kind of left in the middle of the night because he wasn't on a contract. Then Andy Morrell, he was one of the coaches on the team, and I decided to cut him because he was a bad coach and he wasn't going to get any playing time either way. So that's that, and as I said, I'm going to be doing a live commentary for the Keithring opener. So let's go ahead and advance up to that. I may be bringing a guy on a trial just to see how he is. It's a attacking midfielder on the right side. And I'll go ahead and show you right now. Will John. What a name, by the way. 13-13 isn't bad for this league. He's very determined and he's got good teamwork and work rate. Good dribbling stats, so I'm hoping that he may be a good player for me, as I don't have an attacking midfielder on the right side as of this minute. And I can't get a scouting report because I've offered them a trial already. So I'm just going to quickly go through this coaching staff meeting. I brought in my entirely new staff, which I can show you after the game. Starting up the training here. Do some scouting. Yeah, that's a tip that I have for you guys. Scouting team. I'm not looking for a new scout right now. Remove him? No. This guy was a complete bitch to me in the very beginning, and he was just like, you better play me throughout the season, and he was terrible. So I'm not going to remove him from the list. Back up from the first team. No, he's my best right defender. So you're kind of crazy. He is an important first-team player, so I will change that. Jamie Morton is now eligible for a pro contract. They do not believe I should sign him, so I will not. Tutoring, they believe that Mark Cretan should tutor Leon Clothes. I'll go ahead and do that. Go ahead and tell him this. I'll just invite him into the room. Yeah, I saw on the forum someone that did this save, and they were like 5 years into the future, and Cretan at that point had retired and become a coach. But this Clothes guy became a very good player for them. Stephen Thompson is out for 2 weeks if we give him an injection. But he would, in fact, no, 3 weeks for a cost of 1k to get through the game against Keithring. He is a bench player, so I'll go ahead and leave it to the physio. Pleased with professional match preparation, which I need to take the workload down a little bit to just high and no specific focus. During preseason, I always like to do that. Just focus on teamwork. One of the best things you can do. And I'm going to fix up the team when I get into the game. So here are a few things that were going on here. Okay, this guy could be a very interesting pickup. So this is just basically going to show you guys what I do when I'm playing this game. So he's a very good left winger. How fast is he is my question. We don't know how fast he is, but he doesn't seem that fast. Go ahead and offer him a contract. Ooh, that's a lot of money. Go ahead and try to drag him down a little bit on the contract. Okay, finalize that deal. So hopefully he'll be joining us as our new left winger. So Kennedy, Very good left defender. In fact, you guys, I'm just going to make this like an introduction video. Maybe we'll do another live commentary for the other video. But he is not as good as this Alfie. He's not as good as him. He is only on loan, though. So after this year, I wouldn't have him. But man, you know, he's actually a right back. Which is why if we could have two very elite players in Kennedy and... Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and make an offer for 4.5k. Because that's what they told me it would take. Transfer story leaked for Carlo Monti. Okay, well that shouldn't be too much of a problem, I hope. And if it is, then maybe we can just go after the other guy that I offered the trial. Yep, there he is. So now that he's on trial with us, he will be once I continue a little bit. Drafted in the Super Draft by Chicago, 2nd round, 18th overall. That's just a little bit of his history. So now he joins us on trial. And as you can see, he's not an amazing player. He's a lot faster than the other guy, though. And probably actually just as good. So then, in fact, if I can get this guy in on a free, I would probably take him over the other guy because he's a lot more versatile. Maybe he would cost me a little bit more, which could be a problem. But he's fine with cutting down a little bit to join our team. He would be a full-time starter due to the way that I play. So that's a high potential player. But right now I'm really looking for current ability. So the Kennedy offer was accepted. Always try to drag him down a little bit. Don't be satisfied. Mistake I used to make, and then my finances just got terribly messed up. So yeah, I just want to know how much of this you guys would like to see. It could be a daily thing if you guys wanted that. And of course Madden wouldn't slow down at all. The opening day of the domestic season for soccer fans. Everybody's ready to go. It's finally underway. What a great moment. We had a great preseason. We actually did. I'll tell you about that right before we go into this next game. Always nice to get some points on the board. So, looking for a good result. Trying to think about what wouldn't anger a few people. Chris Maxwell's performances would be, yes, he's my goalkeeper. So I'm looking right here. I did look at this guy, and he did look like a very good player, but it's unlikely that will make a move for him. I offered him contract termination. He has no future. It's safe to say that he'll be leaving soon. So he's on his way out. There are several names we are considering. So this is just a live introduction to it. The game is tomorrow. This has been a quite long press conference, actually. Go ahead and say that there will be multiple teams fighting. Who do you think will win the title? Who do you think I'm going to say is going to win the title? Everyone would say that. I don't think anyone would say something other than their own team for that. That's kind of a stupid question to ask. Because of course I'm going to say my team is going to win the title. So now, next part we'll go into this game against Keithering, hoping to pick up 3 points right off the bat. Thank you all for joining. This is Zero signing out.